Hi, this will go away. It is getting better. Um, so no, this is morning look, dude. I just for the sake of it, I'm pretty good at waking up, doing the morning thing, coffee, shower. I like to do that. I feel more in control. It's just a personality thing. I like to control of your life. People like to have these needs met, normal affairs when you're not in world war. Um, but lately to keep my health, and it's really noisy here, stress management, I've been staying in my pajamas and my slippers probably an hour, sometimes two, longer. I just really slow it down. Like I said, I turn the flame down and I get everything done. Sometimes I don't, though. Sometimes I don't get everything that I want or that I remember as what I used to be able to do in a normal world that was not World War III. It's helicopters, constant aircraft. It's amazing what I'm witnessing here. Um, anyway, so but right, so in order to stress manage that, I just kind of just lately, like definitely a month, not every day. No, let's not take this too far with my personal information that I'm giving you on the internet. But in order to deal with like what I just stated, you can't have your windows open. It's very clear what's going on here. Um, it's I gotta have the white noise 24 hours a day. Um, Not too loud so I can still hear what's going on. Um, but you got to do that. You got to do that in order to leave Washington D.C. in one piece psychologically, because that shit will fuck your head up. And I can't use your big words right now, folks. That shit will fuck your head up. What's going on out there? Um, okay, so let me just kind of make this a little video. It'll all make sense. I'm not really rambling. It might seem like that with the intro, but so I've been staying kind of low flame, just like really taking it easy because of what I've been thrown into, my situation in life, and the the chicks here, I know what they're all about, and you couldn't um, ask for a better scenario. This is what my family is setting up. That these women, this is classic of listen, whores, prostitutes are for the millennials very evil women. To do the things they do, the self harm, medically, clinically, on a psychological, scientific explanation, which is all relevant, the spirituality and the science, is so, I can't think of big words right now. People just leave me alone. So terrible and bad for the human brain. That's why they're literally evil and they do evil shit. And where this goes, this kind of perversion, it goes to having orgasm with kid, and that's where we're headed. Raping kids, and that's in the Catholic churches. Oh, let's argue that. Is it really there? Are these victims of sexual rape really telling the truth? Oh, you people, your churches here, your Catholic churches are going to end up kind of in rubble. But anyway, so and I love Catholicism, but so that's cool. That's fair that I say that. But don't worry about anything I say. Everything I say, just go after me. We know. That's why I had to turn the flame down, because this is a lot for a woman to have to take on. Especially all the noise and havoc they make here. All the fucking sick humans here. But we know it's World War III. I know what it is. And I'm glad I'm telling the public that now. It is cool that I'm doing that. That is good. You're welcome. Well, I mean, you can kind of tell, dude, if you're a grown adult. All right, you look up in the sky, you've never seen shit like that. No, because you're in World War, man. Look who's in the White House. Come on. Done with this, fucking babies. But you couldn't ask for a better scenario. These are typical hooker whore women. All right, they're gonna. I don't know what they're doing exactly, but what their thought process is. I mean, But what they're doing is typical of them. They are going to join up with the white nationalist one who is a practical joke on the planet now. She's just a practical fucking joke. And they're going to take over this house. It's really, I guess, to make one big brothel so they can bring in the white KKK military men. That means they've really moved up in the world. I've been putting that on my account. It's almost as bad as Eastern EU, where success for a female in Eastern EU and a great amount, vast majority of women in the United States, success for them is to be a successful prostitute. You too can get that military general, white KKK man. If you're black, he will not marry you or have kids with you, but he'll fuck you and maybe support you and give you a good life. That's what we're doing here, and that is the truth. So we got that upstairs all the way, full on 100% going on here. That's their pursuit, is to get the rich white military KKK guys methed out to come in here how many times a day, I don't know, how a line out the door, I don't know. And then the far right is mainly to service far right. So we got African-American hookers in the pursuit of servicing. It's not servicing. It's not even a word. You don't even want to be polite to these women. They're very evil. These whores for millennia are evil, what they do to their human psyche and their mind. You can't see that as an adult? You can't see that? Where that takes you to having orgasm with kid. This kind of bestiality, that's actually a word for animal sex, but you know what I mean? This kind of barbarism and perversion, orgasm, must have orgasm, will take you to there. It's straight hop, skip, and a jump. Go ask somebody who has a master's degree in the psych department. Orgasm, perversion will take you to sex with kid in no time, dude. That's where we're going en masse in America. That's all I keep on saying, because I'm the one trying to say, hey, whoa, slow it down. Whoa, you got really sick fucking culture here. It's almost as bad as fucking Eastern Europe. That has to be completely destroyed. I'm not saying that for fun. The incest and the child rape has been going on there too long. There's no helping or saving or making better of those women. You know, somebody has to say it. All right? There's no fixing them, dude. You don't understand the kind of damage they've done to themselves and what men did to them. Their uncles, their fathers, their brothers, and the incest. All right? There's more aircraft. The aircraft is constant here, so I gotta have that white noise on, but I don't want to narrate with the white noise. I'm just gonna plug my ear. No, people, we're all adults. I'm not going to explain to you why there's constant, ceaseless aircraft above your head. We're all adults, and stop the fucking kid dumb shit. I've had enough of you fucking Americans for a lifetime. So is the rest of the world. So is the rest of the world. Okay, so they're spraying kiwi, really nasty, stripper, like really nasty, career stripper, career porno, you know, prostitute cat house perfume on the second, on the third. They've been doing that for a while, just filling up the house with really cheap kiwi. They wear this too. This is their perfume. Kiwi, this stuff, dude. Yes, body sprays. Oh, I go to the bathroom, I'm like, woo, I'm in a strip joint fucking dressing room, man. And where's the bitches talking about the porno they just did? Oh, they're upstairs, that's right. And they're hooked up with this white nationalist who's a practical joke globally now. And they're still getting all these drugs. And I told you they do that. But this is what's perfect, is that they're insisting on doing that because these type of women, their prototype, psychological prototype, is totally evil. They'll keep doing this. That's their prototype. I'm not going to get into the lecture. You're adults, find out. Learn something on your own. Look it up. And they will insist on living here and doing this stuff. And there's obvious counterterrorism here, obvious SSR, Mossad, everything right fucking here. And they're going to live here and do that. You could not ask for a better scenario. This is why the Ayatollah, there's bugs in here too. It's just absolutely fucking disgusting. This is why the Ayatollah did what he did. And I don't need to explain this to fucking grown adults. I'm done with your kid shit here. You're gonna get so fucking smacked up here for this bullshit you insist on doing as adults. I'm not no longer fucking babying or babysitting you, any of you anymore. You're the fuck grown adults. So, right. So with that, we can see why the Iran has done what they did. But what I did this morning was I prayed. I went and got my cup of coffee. I set it by my altar where my St. Michael, all that is, blah, blah, blah. And I prayed. And I just prayed. I said, Jesus, Lord, Archangel San Miguel, please get me out of this house, but do it in a non-traumatic way. Get me out of this house where I don't go through incredible, grueling anxiety and trauma. But get me out of this house because I don't want to be here. There's no way I want to be anywhere around the far right that goes for miles in this neighborhood. The KKK that's infested in Washington, D.C. And now a brothel that I live in, which is also a drug den. Caught up in all kinds of... That Tinseltown truck is dangerous fucking shit, dude. All kinds of... To the FDA and White House and back. I don't want to do this anymore. I know this is a perfect, right, scenario, archangels. I prayed this. I really did. I know this is a perfect scenario that you have me in. I'm trying to accept it. And I'm asking for strength on a daily basis to endure it. Because it's a perfect scenario that these bitches refuse to leave with the SSR and the Mossad and all this stuff in their house. Like this is, you can't ask for something more retarded dumb. No, you can't. That's why that Tola did what they did. That's why Iran is doing what they're doing to these women, dude. You can't ask for anything more stupid. Okay? But I don't want to be in it anymore. Jesus, I prayed this. I don't want to be living this anymore. And this is why. Because today I want to make palak paneer. I need to make food to eat. And I want to do the curry beef. And because of these... Not one, but two prostitutes now who do Al-Qaeda embassy guys and KKK guys in the military. They want the KKK. That's what they're aspiring to. That's why they love this white nationalist one, the dealer, the meth dealer. They think they've joined forces up there. That's the true success for these. Let me give you the real scoop with this hashtag stuff. The true success is to get these Hawaii KKK guys, these Navy guys. That's true success for the American black prostitute. I'm giving you the down low. Your adults, go fucking find that information on your own. You know you always do. It comes from this account first. I've had enough of you fucking kids here. You're not kids, you're grown adults. This is what has become of America. That's those fucking BLM. Go investigate that. It's some serious counterterrorism going on. Right? They learned all this from Russia. Russia empowered hookers for counterterrorism, counterintelligence reasons. It works for them, the Russians over there in their country, but they didn't let it go to this extreme over there. No, they're not stupid. This is what you get. Out of control shit. Okay, I'm not going to lecture on this. You're adults. You can't empower fucking prostitutes to that extreme. No, you're adults. We've got them, obviously, these chicks running around doing all kinds of terrorist activity. That was really stupid. The KKK took off with that and ran and said, we'll do that. All right? They learned a lot from, the Russia, which is why the Eastern Europe is in this situation they're in now. The Russian organized crime. There's two Russian organized crime. There's like the GRU, and then there's the dumb fucks like Trump. There's two fractions. But they learned that, the incest, the raising the prostitutes. Now the whole entire area of Eastern EU has to be demolished. It's not funny, and you're grown adults. I'm not trying to crack jokes. They rape fucking little girls. That's all it takes and gives you, dude, this kind of perversion, all right? All right. So I don't care if I'm all over the place. I know I made a good point, and I just don't really care. I'm trying to take it easy. So I prayed to Jesus. I said, look, I can't keep enduring this. I need you to give me strength to endure it for one more day, but you also need to get me out of this, okay? You need to get me out of here without going through trauma and anxiety, where maybe I find somebody who's a decent human who, because I'm a law-abiding citizen, will rent to me without rejecting and canning all my applications for everything. Jobs, housing, everything. Because that's what the American authoritarians are doing. And I'm terrified of that. Not terrified, whatever the word, right? I can't keep going through this fucking shit, dude. No, I don't deserve that. We know that. We're adults. But they house all this other stuff. We know that. These people, these meth dealers, these prostitutes have no problem getting jobs and working, getting jobs or living, getting apartments. No, cars, everything. Lattes. Remember the latte last night? No, it's all kinds of backwards here. Look, the rest of the world has had enough of America, dude. I'm letting you adults here in the United States know that now. You're the fuck disgusting and you've appalled everybody. You can't ask for lower fucking life forms than Black American prostitutes that aspire to, I guess, hook up, maybe make boyfriends out of. I don't know what the scene is like, dude, but it's basically kind of like that. And the more successful you are, you can hook up with one of these white Navy guys that's like big time KKK, US Navy, and then you're success. You are success. Yes. Who is right? These people in the fucking United States, these white fucking KKK guys, everybody's really twisted. You need to wake up. You're adults. Is really fucking twisted. Okay, so, right, so I prayed. I said, I need to make my food. I got to do the curry. I got to do the palak paneer. What you can hear the sirens, I'm sure it's picking up. It's nonstop. I got to play the white noise. You can't turn it off. But since there's not one but two terrorist prostitutes in here now, plus a white terrorist fucking bitch, I'm psychologically just feeling like I just don't want to do it, right? Right? You know what I mean? I don't need to get all the descriptions. You're fucking adults. You know how I feel. You can try to understand, man. But so I prayed, and I'm just hoping that my prayer is answered. I do not care if he throws me out. I care. Oh, he probably will. He'll ban with all these terrorists, and he's in deep fucking shit if he does that. I mean, but whatever. You can say, dude, you don't want to ban up with terrorists. And they'll still do it. And look, it's going to have consequences. So why even bother to say it? Because usually, especially in Washington, D.C., that's what they go and they do. But that's why I prayed to Jesus. I said, Jesus, please let me, when I leave here, let it not be traumatic and anxiety filled, because I personally can't keep going through it. And Jesus, I'm like his daughter. I'm like his little angel on earth. I do his will. I believe that he doesn't have it in the cards for me to keep going through incredible stress. I believe there's probably some good humans in general, but I'm talking about other ones that I want to say, dude, stop running this lady through the fire. She's a law-abiding citizen. Fucking rent her a room. But I might not have that in DC. I got to be reasonable where I'm in. Yeah, I know. There's a semi-truck that just went by. The noise is insane. We know why, dude. I'm not going to have these conversations with grown adults anymore. People are sick. So I might not. And then I'm like, well, when they do all band together, Russ bands with the terrorists here. It's clear what they are. I'm expecting that, okay? All right, Virginia, Maryland, how do I go? Where do I go? Do you know how stressful it's going to be? All by myself. No help. Do it on your own, bitch. Oh my God. I'm doing this on my own and everybody's after my ass because I talk about this stuff. They won't rent to me. They won't employ me. And I'm not the criminal here. But I'm talking about the criminals. What's going on in America? So I just pray to Jesus. I'm just like, Jesus, just look, when they do all band together and they're going to make this one big terrorist house, which is the biggest, stupidest thing you could do, Russ. Please help me get out of here in a non-traumatic, non-anxiety filled way, man, please. And until then, I just prayed to Jesus, I said, until then, give me the strength to make my beef curry, my Indian beef curry, and my palak paneer, please, because this is starting to become oppressive and overwhelming to me, this fucking house. Do you remember what happened just the other day to me when I took my garbage out in the alley? And that's not my regular reporting of just the people I encounter when I go to take the garbage out. Like, look, I won't miss it here. But when you're expected to do everything by yourself on your own, no help, period, point blank, I'm getting way overwhelmed. And I just need God to give me the strength, or maybe there'll be one nice person who kind of lightens the load. I don't know. I don't think I can count on that. I don't. But I'm gonna try to make my Indian beef curry. It's got a yogurt marinade, which I think is more. I would love to talk to somebody about this. I will at some point in my life. I noticed it has a yogurt-based marinade. I believe that's either regional from there or it's like old school. One of the two. I don't want to get into explaining on video. You're grown adults. Figure out what I mean. So it's a cool marinade. It's one of the two, and I'm excited to do it. But it's becoming very oppressive having to even cook Eastern Indian food in this house. All right, 20 minutes. I'm going to finish my coffee. I've turned the flame down. I get dressed when I get dressed. I do. I always get dressed there. I do my daily affairs, but I am so overwhelmed and oppressed and in isolation here that I am doing the best I can with the circumstances, and sometimes turning the flame down, getting plenty of sleep, and just cooking food is all I can do. Fuck you, United States. Fuck you, United States citizens. You're going to get the consequences you deserve for allowing this to happen to my country. Goodbye.